Welcome back. We are discussing preparations ahead of the visit of Pope Francis, who comes to Kenya wearing two hats as head of state of the Vatican and head of the Catholic Church. We now go deeper into the significance of his visit.
The theme is stand firm in faith, do not be afraid. This is the theme of the visit, whereby the Pope wants to encourage the Kenyan people, to be in solidarity with the Kenyan people. Because at the moment, with so many terrorist attacks, so many security restrictions everywhere, it is difficult for Kenyans to live a normal life. And they are reminded every day of these attacks. They have lost somebody somewhere. Almost every category of people have suffered from these attacks. So the Pope is coming with a message of peace, a message of consolation, of courage, and of reconciliation.
According to the program, the Pope will depart Rome on the 25th of November at 7:45 a.m. local time. He is expected to arrive in Nairobi at 5 p.m.
His first appointment is with the state. He will visit the president and they will exchange gifts and ideas, and they will address the nation jointly from State House on that 25th evening. The following day, 26th morning, we will meet with the religious leaders from Islam, Buddhism, traditionalists, and other mainstream Christian churches. Then from there he will come here for the Mass in this altar that is under construction. And after the Mass, he will go to meet the religious at St. Mary's, religious and clergy and seminarians. And from there he will go to UNEP to give a talk on the environment. On Friday morning, he will again go to Kangemi to meet with the poor people coming from the slums of Nairobi. Then from there, he will go to Kasarani to meet the youth. And after that, he will leave for Uganda.
Kangemi informal settlement is already shining in international glory. The Pope will be at St. Joseph the Worker Catholic Church that is located in the slums on the 27th of November at 8:30 a.m. Pascal Mwijage is the father in charge of the Kangemi parish.
Yeah, in St. Joseph here, since we came in about 30 years ago, in fact this year, in May, we celebrated the 30 years of the presence of the Jesuits in Kangemi. We started with the parish, and then we built a St. Joseph Technical Training Center, which mostly was to help the younger people from the slums to get some skills in the computers, in typing, and electrical and electronic engineering. And then from there, we opened a dispensary for the community. Now the dispensary has grown. We have maternity ward, 24 hours.
At the Dolly Craft Center, where Catholic sisters have created employment for at least 35 poor men and women from the Kangemi slums, vestments that will be worn by priests and the Pope during the Mass at the University of Nairobi grounds are being fixed.
This one is the chasuble, the one Pope will wear. We have two different designs. We have this and we have this African one. So we have two, and we might even do the third one. Then we have another one. This is the alb. We have done it, and we have written even the initials for the Jesuit. These are the initials of the Jesuit. So we have done the chasubles. These are the ones that the Pope will wear. We have other chasubles. We have done 60 for the bishops, 60 albs for the bishops, and 300 albs for the other priests. and we have still 2,000 stalls. They are the ones that we are going on with.
The interreligious meeting during the Pope's visit is yet another key highlight of the event.
Yes, we saw him meeting various leaders in the US and other countries that he has visited. He intends to do the same here in Kenya. What is the impact of that? The impact is we need to construct this planet together, collectively. We need to coexist in peace, and we need to respect one another. So I think that meeting religious leaders of different denominations in Kenya will strengthen that belief and that approach today, that we need to work together, we need to support each other, and we need to mutually respect each other.
Kenya would have missed a share of the Pope's visit to Africa had Kenyan bishops not lobbied in time for him to include Kenya in his program.
He has been invited. He didn't get himself the interest. He was going to Uganda and Central Africa, and when our bishops knew that, they went to Rome and requested him to pass through Kenya. And after he said, we will see the possibilities, he didn't promise. Then the president also, His Excellency, wrote a letter to the Pope advising him to come through Kenya. And at that stage he said yes, he would come.
We are receiving a Pope that is almost an octogenarian, 80 years, 78, 79. John Paul came, the first time he came to Kenya was just around 60, the first time he came. More energetic, more like spontaneous and outgoing, very eloquent. He spoke languages. He tried even to speak some Kiswahili to the people, and that endeared him very much.
May I now have the honor and privilege to invite Your Holiness to lead us in the historic inauguration celebration. Wakristu wapendwa na ndugu zangu, hamjambo. Nina furaha nyingi moyoni kusimama tena kati yenu siku ya leo ili nishirikiane nanyi katika ibada ya Ekaristi Takatifu na kutangaza matunda ya sinodi ya maaskofu wa Afrika waliokusanyika huko Roma mwaka uliopita. Moyo wangu umejawa na shukrani kwa Mwenyezi Mungu na kwa nyinyi wote kwa vile mlivyonipokea kwa moyo mchangamfu hapa Kenya na katika bara nzima hili la Afrika. Mungu aibariki Afrika.
That brings us to the end of the show. We discussed preparations for the visit by Pope Francis. And until we meet again next week, same time, same channel, I'm Alex Chamwada, and bye-bye for now.